Welcome to the stream. How you doing? How you doing? I proved a theory, folks. We can listen to liberal MPNR radio, and no one really cares on my channel. Yep. No rock and roll, no rap music, public radio. Look at that beautiful blue sky, folks. Whoa, check out the Class C. Class B, my bad. Look at that bad boy right there. Elvis would eat his heart out with that one. Look at that. That's going to General RV. That's a Sprinter, baby. That's nice. I can see Yeah Man driving in that. Woo, very nice. General RV. Nice. Sweet, baby. Woo. Oh, a lot of windows. Very cool. Yep. Watching, like Eric the Goat Guy says, hit the like, hit the like. We need a thumbs up, folks.
Wealth. Investment minimum supply. Fidelity Brokerage Services, LLC. And Hammaker Schlemmer, with a 173-year legacy of providing problem-solving products, from personal care to home and garden solutions. More at hammaker.com/NPR. From NPR and WBEZ Chicago, this is Wait, Don't Tell Me, the NPR News Quiz. I'm Bill Curtis. We're playing this week with Karen Chi, Josh Gondelman, and Maz Jobrani. And here again is your host, the man who just took a bite of sandwich. So let me extend this intro a bit so, well, he has time to finish it. Okay, he's done. Peter Sagal.
Thank you, Bill. In just a minute, Bill reveals his favorite cat from Cats is Rhyme Tongue Tugger, our listener limerick challenge. If you'd like to play, give us a call, 1-888-WAIT-WAIT. That's 1-888-924-8924. But right now, panel, some more questions for you from the week's news. Maz, a woman in New York was surprised when she looked behind her bathroom mirror and found what?
Is it a camera?
No, that would be creepy.
Can I get a hint?
Yeah, she's going to need more furniture.
Oh, it's a bigger. It's another room. It's another house.
It's another apartment. That's exactly right. When a New York woman felt cold air blowing out of her mirror, she investigated it, and she documented the whole thing on TikTok. First, she discovered a huge gaping hole, which she decided to crawl through. And on the other side of the hole was a whole other vacant apartment. Score. Oh, your apartment has a lot of closet space. My apartment has a lot of other apartment space.
If you watch the video, there's a moment where she's like, I have to go in. Like, I have to go into this hole. And if you're watching, you're like, don't go into that hole. Like, what are you doing? Why would you do that?
Other apartment is best case scenario, right? You crawl into a hole behind your mirror. You're praying it's other apartment and not just like rat cave or
Portal to another dimension
Yeah.
filled with monsters.
She really lucked out.
Maz, please listen to legendary newscaster Bill Curtis.
Fart, boobies, arse.
Those are just a few of the words that may soon be banned from what game?
You said fart, boobies, and arse?
That's what he said.
Is it from Scrabble?
Yes, Scrabble, the makers of Scrabble, say they will be removing a series of offensive words, causing some players to protest. But the real question is, why would you even play boobies when bazongas is worth so many more points? The list of offensive words includes
Bazongas.
several British English words like wrinklies and ghoulies, neither of which we are going to Google. But
Wrinklies
isn't
and googlies.
booby
Oh.
okay in the United Kingdom? I mean, there it just means policeman.
Can you do booby trap or?
The things they
Yeah, those
talk
are
about
called
on
lies.
NPR, folks. You know,
Zing, Chief.
play these
love
lame,
that.
boring games.
No,
Tell these stupid jokes.
So people know, it turns out that like there are Scrabble players, and there is a very devoted international community of competitive Scrabble players, believe it or not, and they're very upset by this. They don't like having words taken away. They think it's unnecessary. What they really want is a new offensive term just for Scrabble, something that scores a lot of points. You jacquizoozer.
Look, I try to be very understanding about regulation and about new rules and new social mores going forward. But as you read the story, I did feel myself going right wing. Like, you can pry my Scrabble tiles from my cold, dead
He said
hands
right wing,
if you think you
folks.
can stop me from playing fart.
Made me feel like I was going right wing.
Coming up, it's
Yo,
Lightning Phone
what's
Blank,
up,
but first it's
man?
the game where you have to listen for
How
the
are
rhyme.
you,
If you'd like to
Reaper
play
Man?
on air, call or leave a message, 1-888-WAIT-WAIT. That's 1-888-924-8924. Or click the Contact Us link on our website.
Contact us.
waitwait.npr.org.
Contact
Check out our
liberals to
Wait,
play.
Wait Instagram on
Wait, don't tell me.
Instagram, featuring the antics of our incredible
One of the
intern, Emma.
lamest shows I've heard.
IYKYK. Emma promises me
Yeah.
that means something. Hi, you're on Wait, Don't Tell Me.
Hi, my name's Lauren Potts, and I'm from Long Beach, California.
Long Beach, California. I lived briefly
Yeah, did you
Long
finish
Beach.
that
Oh.
pizza?
in Belmont Shore. What do you do there?
I'm a tattoo artist.
Oh, how
We should have
awesome.
went for a ride, but
How many people are coming out of the pandemic, or I guess approaching the end of the pandemic, really wanting a tattoo?
Hordes of them. I mean, lots
Really?
and lots. Yeah.
I feel like with the vaccine, this is like a big time for needles. So like people are like, just you go get one and then you go right to the tattoo parlor because you're on a roll.
Yeah, you might as well.
yeah, why not?
Well,
And
Lauren,
get
welcome to
thousands,
the show.
same
Bill
one
Curtis is going
jabbed
to
in
read
your
you
arm
three
1,000.
news-related limericks with the last word or phrase missing from
Thousand
each.
times.
You can fill in that last word or phrase
That's what it
correctly, and
does.
two of the limericks will be a winner. Ready to play?
Uh-oh,
I
here we
was
go.
born
She's going
ready.
to play.
I love this. I
All
love the
right,
attitude.
folks. Here come the
Here
questions.
is your first limerick.
Limerick.
My sheets are as crisp as they get, and there's no signs of mold as of yet. Before laundry's complete, I just take out the sheets, and I make up my bed while they're...
Wet.
Yes, wet, according to a viral video on TikTok, which now apparently rules our lives. If you want your bed sheets to be extra crisp, you should put them on when they're still wet. You'll get that clean hotel bed look with the feel of spooning with a dead body. The theory is you put
What?
your sheets in the dryer for about 5 minutes, just 5 minutes, and then you put your warm, damp sheets in the bed to air dry the rest of the way. That way, when your friends compliment you on how crisp and clean your bed looks, you say, "Thank you, I wet the bed."
This feels like a prank that Generation Z is playing on us all.
Oh, we got them to drink that kombucha stuff. What you got next, you know?
So wait. So I'm going to take it out almost dry, put it
No,
on the
you're
bed.
gonna take it out. You're gonna take it out while it's damp.
While it's damp.
What the?
I'm gonna go ahead and put it on the bed. I'm gonna fit everything,
Look at
and I'm
the
gonna
mini
walk
bike.
away for a few hours.
Right. And then you're gonna come back, and it will have dried in a lovely, crisp, clean feeling.
Oh, check
I'm
this
gonna
out.
try
Coming
this,
around
Peter, and
this,
if I get in
folks.
that bed and it feels cold and
Yeah,
wet,
look at that,
all you're
little
gonna
lowrider.
complain.
Look, it's
Ride
not
it
me,
out,
it's the lady
bud.
on TikTok. Do not talk to me about it.
Well, that's
This
good.
is wild because my favorite
Good,
part
Reaper Man.
of laundry is, when you're done and everything is drying, you just take it out
I ate
immediately,
some of the
like, throw it
barbecue
over
later
yourself
last
and you're
night.
showered in warm clothing. Do we all
Wait
know
a
what I'm talking about?
Wait a minute. You kind of do your laundry. Your laundry's now clean and warm.
Yes,
and you pick it up and you throw it up in the air so it lands on you?
Yes, yes.
You kind of Scrooge McDuck the laundry.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
Doesn't that mean you just threw your clean laundry on the floor and now you need to wash it again?
Well,
Not
my
really.
floors are impeccably clean.
Of course. Next.
As my bellies reach terminal girth, I make playlists for all that I'm worth. As I head into labor, it's Coldplay I favor. They're the best group to help me give.
Birth.
Yes, Ed Sheeran, the Beatles, and Coldplay are topping playlists that women play during childbirth. This is all according
Oh my
to a
God.
Spotify analysis, or rather birth analysis.
Spotify.
The list makes perfect sense. Crank up the Coldplay. I'm out of here. Other artists on the list include Elton John and Adele, but come on, it could be
Elton
anything.
John
the
during
only purpose of listening
birth.
to music is to drown out your partner's pathetic attempts to help you.
Ah!
The number 6 most popular song that women listen to while giving birth is Here Comes the Sun by the Beatles, closely
Here
followed by the B-side, and Here Comes the Daughter. It's twins.
Comes the
Papa
dog.
was a rolling stone.
Hey, what's up?
It's all about the dad leaving.
Now, come on, Reaper Man. Where do I go on Sunday nights?
You never know. All right, here.
Now wait, this is the
What's in Siri?
the smoothest way in, I think, right about now.
Too much sugar? That seems rather reckless.
We're
Those
almost,
sweet, crunchy
I'm in
flakes
Detroit, actually.
are my day's first mistake.
but here we got a
So
turn
instead, I'll eat pizza
on
for
Dearborn Street.
Breakfast.
Yes, pizza for breakfast.
There you go,
According to an
pizza for
article by
breakfast.
Credited Nutritionist. Pizza is a better breakfast option than most cereals. This is crazy. I always thought I was choosing the most nutritious breakfast option while eating my mini chocolate chip waffles with marshmallow cereal. According to a nutritionist, pizza has the same number of calories as a serving of cereal and milk, but it's much
Wow.
lower in sugar, higher in protein, and it's 900% easier to eat while walking down the street drunk. This has got a sting over at Kellogg's, who just got beat in a health contest by the food you have to dab with a napkin to get the grease off of.
But look how smooth this is.
I feel
Pavement.
like this is a wrap
is
for
pa-
cereal,
This
right?
is pavement,
Like,
not
you know that pizza's
not
got it
concrete,
never-
folks.
No one's ever been like.
But then,
"Ooh,
eventually
where's
it's
the
gonna
best
switch
cereal
over,
in the
like,
city?" You know
This is
that?
concrete and pavement on the left,
Was seeming better for you
but
for
it's
breakfast than
not
cold
busted
pizza.
up.
Yeah, nobody's ever arguing like, yeah, the cereal from my city is much
Don't
better
move
than
over.
the cereal from yours. Like
What radio?
Chicago style cereal, it's great.
Yeah, I think that's how. This is Wait, Don't Tell Me on
That
10.
was the fight
It's
between
on
small suburbs.
MPNR.
Big
It's
cities get small suburbs.
public radio.
Like Little Town gets the best cereal.
You haven't had.
Is it
Frosted
funny? You guys
Flakes
enjoying it?
till you've had Frosted Flakes.
I noticed I didn't get a
Delicious.
copyright mail to me from
Now wait a minute.
Google last time I did
Sugar
this,
Heights
so
Our Frosted Flakes are second to none.
Are you kidding me?
I can
There's
turn
no
it down a
flake,
little if it's too loud.
Have you ever had?
Oh, no problem, Reaper. Anytime, buddy. I thought it'd be a spur of the moment and something fun to do, and you enjoyed it, which was great. Yeah,
Congratulations.
and you had more extras.
Yay. Well,
You know, mine was cut in 6 slices. I wonder,
Thank
was
you,
yours 6
bye.
or 8?
now on to our final game. Lightning.
Because I know when you order different
Players will have
style
60
pizzas,
seconds in which
there's
to
a
answer
chance
as
it could
many
be cut
questions
different.
as
And like
they
the
can.
New York
Correct answers now.
style, they
Bill,
want it
can
to
you
be a
give us
big
some
old wide
scores?
slice.
Josh
That's why
has
it's
2,
6.
Karen has 2, and Maz has 3.
Hey, giving out the points. 6. Oh,
Josh
okay.
and I team up to take over Moz.
Yeah,
good
can we
idea.
start with 4?
All right, since Josh and Karen are tied, I will arbitrarily choose Josh to go first. Josh fill in the blank. On Wednesday, President Biden announced a plan to tour the country to promote the newly passed blank plan.
What's up, Coach?
Corona recovery.
Yes,
Stimulus?
on Thursday, the Attorney General of Texas threatened to sue
Just
Austin.
talking about
That
pizza.
city did not lift its blank mandate.
Mask.
Yes, this week the governor of Arkansas signed a near total
Oh,
ban on
wow.
blank.
Cleaned out today.
Abortion.
Right on Tuesday,
Usually you
the
can't
IOC
see
announced
down those
that it's barring
tracks.
foreign spectators from attending the Olympics in blank.
Japan.
Yeah, Tokyo, to celebrate the triumph of the COVID vaccine, a confectioner hungry has created blank.
COVID-shaped cookies.
No, chocolate Easter bunnies holding chocolate hypodermic needles, according to a new report.
Oh,
New
my
blank
goodness.
claims rose less than expected.
Unemployment?
Yeah. On Monday, workers at a blank warehouse in Alabama opened a vote on whether to unionize.
Amazon.
Right.
Yup.
In the video that went viral this week, 2 pigeons in a New York subway were caught blanking.
They were mating, but it looked like they were pushing or they were competing for a mate, but it looked like they were pushing them onto the subway tracks.
No, Josh, they were pushing him onto the subway tracks. Don't give me that alibi. I don't care. I don't care what those pigeon mob lawyers told you. But I'm actually, so you, Josh, have heard that what they've said now is no, they weren't trying to kill that third bird. It was merely a mating, what would you say? It was like a fight over mating that just happened in
Yeah.
the wrong place.
But I feel like that's worse.
This is like dating as a woman. If you're trying to date straight men, it's like you have options, but one of them may murder you.
Bill, how did Josh do in our quiz?
He's hot tonight. Josh had 7 right for 14 more points. He now has 16 in the lead.
That was well done. All right, Karen, you are up next. Fill in the blank, Karen. On Tuesday, a 6th woman accused New York Governor Blank of inappropriate conduct.
No.
New York Governor Blank. Yes.
Andrew Cuomo.
Yes.
There you go.
Like, yes, that's true.
On Monday, Missouri Senator Blank became the latest Republican to announce that they would not run for re-election in 2022.
Roy Blake? Or
Oh, I'll give it to you. You're so close. It's Roy Blunt, not
Blunt.
our Roy Blunt. This week, the White House ordered 100 million more doses of the Johnson & Johnson blank.
vaccine.
Right. On Thursday, SpaceX launched another 60 blanks into orbit.
Satellites?
Yes. A man in Florida was arrested this week after pulling out blank when police asked him for his ID.
Oh no, his.
No.
Okay. Phew.
Although-
Sorry.
Uh-oh. I wonder what she
Because
said.
that was another Florida man in the news, and we decided not to use that one for fear of offending our new young friend Karen. We didn't want to give her the wrong idea about what kind of show this was. We'll just go for the guy who pulled out his bag of, quote, dank gummies. On Thursday, officials in Russia and China announced joint plans to build a research station on the blank.
The moon. The moon.
The moon. On Tuesday, it was announced that former First Lady Blank would be inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame.
Michelle Obama.
Yes, this week a zoo in China faced backlash after visitors noticed that the wolf in their enclosure was blank.
Dead.
No, it was actually a dog.
Oh.
Now, there are a lot of dogs you can pass off as wolves, huskies, malamutes.
Nice.
There is a breed that is literally called wolf dog.
Wolf
But
dog.
for some reason, the
My-
zoo in China decided to use a Rottweiler. Now, after getting caught, the zoo quickly explained the dog was only a temporary replacement, the wolf had died, and they directed angry visitors to the zoo's world-famous pigeon exhibit. I mean,
That's
penguin.
great.
Penguin.
Their wolf died. Replaced it with a Rottweiler.
How did Karen do in our quiz?
Well, as a rookie, she's doing terrific. Karen had 6 right for 12 more points, total of 14. But Josh still has the lead with 16.
How many then does Maz need to win this thing?
Gonna empty this
7
parking
to
lot
win.
is, folks.
All right, Maz.
I don't know about this, but I'll give it a shot.
Here we go. This is for the
Here's
game.
my
Phone
other
Blank. On
ride.
Monday, the RNC rejected a cease and desist order from
I gotta-
Blank demanding they stop using his image in their
Help
fundraising.
is
Trump.
here.
Yes. On Wednesday, the
Somebody
Senate
run
confirmed
on my
Blank as our
windshield.
new Attorney General.
Merrick Garland.
Right. This week, Brazil overtook the U.S. as the nation with the most blank cases.
Coronavirus.
Help is
Right. On
here.
Tuesday, a judge ruled that the so-called
I gotta move
QAnon
it.
shaman involved in the attack on the Blank must remain in jail until his trial.
Oh, on the Capitol.
Right. On
That is
Thursday, a judge
funny.
reinstated an additional third-degree murder charge for Derek Chauvin, the officer accused of killing Blank.
George Floyd.
Yes, on Wednesday, lawmakers in Mexico approved a bill to legalize Blank.
Marijuana.
Right. This week, police in Washington state recovered a 400-pound slide that had been stolen from a playground by a man who had taken it and then blanked.
He set up a water park.
No, he attached it to his kid's bunk bed. The giant playground slide was missing for over 2 months before an anonymous tip led them to the man's home, where they found it attached to his son's bunk bed. The man was arrested, but as they drove him away, you could hear from the back of the cop car, "Whee!"
Do you know who I am?
Coming.
I'm the national darts champion.
Bill, did Maz do well enough to win?
He did very well. 6 right for 12 more points, total of 15. That means with 16, Josh is the week's champion.
Wow. Amazing.
What do you mean?
Thank you.
You have another parking lot at your job. There's 3 parking lots, actually. 4. It depends on how you look at it. There's the final parking lot. Then there's the final overflow parking lot. Then there's the paint department parking lot. Then there's my parking lot, which is the body shop parking lot. And then on the other side of the building, there's the parking lot for the engine plant. And then there's the parking lot for the stamping plant. There's quite a few parking lots, let me tell you something. I'm looking for the geese, because usually the geese are here. But this is the beautiful geese pond. You know, it's overflow, but, you know, hopefully it don't dry up. But that's what I think's expected to do. It's supposed to probably dry up, and then something's gonna grow out of it. Some kind of something, and then the water's, you know, it's all, I don't know. It used to be wetland with all kinds of stuff growing up out of it, and all kinds of wildlife living in it, and there were some geese nests. Something like that. Something like that. Say drift. I parked one here for 2.5 years.
Even if you're eating an apple a day.
Yes, Beetlejuice.
that you're physical.
When you're walking through an entrance or an exit,
No one messes with it, folks. That's what it's all about.
for more than 6 feet.
Yes, Beetlejuice.
The CDC
What do you got?
actually can pick your friend's nose.
The CDC says you can pick your friend's nose.
Boy, we're going to ask you about it on Wait, Wait, Don't Tell Me.
Thank you, Bill Curtis. Thanks also to Josh Gondelman, Maz
So put a
Jafari,
coat on her.
Thanks to all of you for listening.
Put a coat on her.
And we will see you next
You know, Carlos, yeah, man, doesn't get one. Yup. I don't get one, Carlos.
is NPR.
1991.
Yup. I don't get one.
Wynton Marsalis, Joe Henderson,
One of the highest paid union workers. The highest paid union worker in the country. There's loopholes.
WDET.
Oh, I know. That child doesn't care about the cold. You know, she doesn't understand it. I get it.
Your connection to news, music, and conversation.
I believe it was today. Yeah, don't we spring ahead? I mean, did I make a mistake?
Are the kids all right? A year into the pandemic, many teens
Yeah.
don't know.
Parents are really struggling too with feeling helpless because they know their kid's not okay, but their kid is.
Add another 0, Carlos.
Percent
Yeah.
14th, this is all things considered from NPR.
Put another 0 on there. Make it a 1 in the beginning. No, Carlos, don't say that word. That's a bad word here.
And we also have more on
No,
the crisis of
no.
unaccompanied minors at the southern
Carlos,
border.
please.
Expert on migration explains why addressing it would be
When I worked at Amway. Amway. Michigan, you had to get a parking sticker each day when you got into
Every sport requires
the property. If you don't have a current parking sticker for that day, you'd be towed. That's funny.
From NPR News,
Yeah.
I'm Janine Herbst. The Biden administration is sending FEMA
Yeah, hey, that was Carlos.
to the border to help
Carlos, man. No.
need migrant children who have
No.
overwhelmed government
I file alone.
John Burnett reports the move is
There you go, buddy. Now you got it right.
who say the new White House
Yep.
is fumbling the border.
If FEMA is
Yep.
involved, it's a disaster by definition, said Representative John Katko, the ranking Republican on the House.
Yeah, well, Carlos just doesn't know the rules, but we'll make sure he understands. We never use the W word. It's significant other, girlfriend, baby mama, Carlos. There you go.
And seeking asylum are filling up
Yep.
jail cells meant for adults when the law says they're not supposed to be held there for more than 3 days.
Oh.
Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas said Saturday that a Border Patrol facility is no place for a child. He
So-
dispatched FEMA to partner with immigration agents to move children into more humane facilities as soon as possible.
Oh, exactly.
News.
We know Carlos. Carlos is cool. Carlos got a wrench over here. Hey, Carlos, Were you like that rogue mod over there on Rich Lives?
The move is precautionary.
Ireland's Department of Health took the step after...
Were you that rogue mod? He's been... I know it was Carlos. Yeah. Oh, that was awesome, bro. That was awesome. Yeah. Send them all to Disney World, Beetlejuice says. Yeah. That's great. I love it. I love it. No, I trust you over here. You know that. Yep. You find such great people. But they have COVID. Who has COVID, Coach? Who'd I miss? Who's got the COVID, folks? I don't want to know somebody with COVID. That's not good. They got the COVID. Oh, Disney World got the COVID? Yep. Yep. Oh, there we go. Yep. COVID, baby. Oh, yeah, Carlos is great. Carlos plays Family Feud with Reaper Man.
Officials are continuing to warn motorists to stay off the road to keep snowmobiles and themselves safe. For NPR News, I'm Carly Huckles in Loveland, Colorado.
And you're listening to NPR News. Duke University is issuing...
Oh, okay. That's crazy. Sadrift says, what's up with the Carlos Scott Hall picture? We all know. It's badass. They haven't said the boat horn. What was that? What are you talking about? Oh, yeah, crazy kids. What loud sound are you guys talking about? I got the radio on.
Because of the pandemic, the 63rd Annual Grammy Awards are finally happening tonight. The winners will be announced in Los Angeles for a virtual audience.
That's right, Razor's Edge, baby. That's the move.
Of the nominees. Beyonce won't be performing at the ceremony, but she does have the most nominations, 9, including Record of the Year and Song of the Year, Black Parade, which she released during last summer's Black Lives Matter protest.
Oh, God, here we go.
At the Grammys, Beyonce is competing with Taylor Swift, whose Folklore is favored to win Album of the Year.
When you are young, they assume you know nothing.
Both Dua Lipa and Roddy Ricch also have 6 Grammy nominations.
No.
Mandalita El
I mean, that's the horn,
News.
folks.
In the past 3 weeks to $2.89 a barrel. It's according to the London
there you go.
News.
Support for NPR comes from Carnegie Corporation of New York, supporting innovations in education, democratic engagement, and the advancement of international peace and security. More information is available online at carnegie.org. And the Annie E. Casey Foundation.
Good afternoon. It's 5:06 and you're listening to 101.9 FM WDET, Detroit's NPR station, your connection to news, music, and conversation.
Now, did you guys hear that one?
Tonight, a low near 20 degrees.
It says boat horn time.
Tomorrow, increasing clouds with a high in the upper 30s. Possible rain and snow showers Monday night.
That's Coach messing with you.
Cloudy with a high near 47. You're listening to
right, Coach?
All Things Considered here on 101.9 WDET FM. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks for joining us.
Considered from NPR News, I'm Michelle Martin.
See, all things considered, folks.
9,000 children and teenagers traveling out their
that was somebody's alarm you just heard it.
And were taken into custody by U.S. Customs and Border Protection. So many unaccompanied minors have been arriving that the Biden administration is struggling both to provide adequate housing for them and to process their cases in the time required by U.S. law. This weekend, the administration announced that FEMA, the Federal Emergency Management Agency, will now help manage and care for these children and teens over the next 3 months. all of this is unfolding as
Yeah,
Congress
I still
prepares to
got
take
it.
up immigration reform this week.
I still got
So
the
we're gonna start
RV,
with that story
folks.
again today, and we called Mark
Being
Greenberg
kept
for his
at
perspective. He's a
Sam
senior
the
fellow
Tree
at the
Frog
Migration
Man.
Policy Institute,
It's
focused
a
on
local
immigration issues
YouTuber.
affecting families and children. He also served in the Obama administration. And
There
worked
goes
closely with
Carlos,
the Office
everybody.
of Refugee Resettlement, which oversees the
Trying to take
unaccompanied children
everybody
program.
away.
Mark Greenberg,
Yep.
welcome. Thanks so much for joining us.
And thanks very much.
Thanks again, Carlos.
This is such a
Love you, buddy.
area, and this issue, as we know, of migration broadly.
Oh, okay. Is that what that is?
Local football over the past
All
couple of
right.
years. I'm just going to ask you to establish the facts.
No, I don't know. I can't click it because I'm
How
streaming.
significant is this?
Right.
compared
Come
to-
back, guys. Go listen and come back.
The current situation.
Carlos
is
didn't
really
mean to
the,
do it like that, but he did it like
unaccompanied
that.
Children arriving without parents or guardians, because for people who are coming in families or people coming in singles, most are still being sent back and not allowed into the country. But for
You heard it by Liberal Radio.
the
Most are
Biden
being sent back, not let
administration
in.
made the decision to stop expelling them, to allow them to come into the country when they come to the border, and once in the country to be able to come into what's known as the shelter system, the system where services are provided to them and there's an effort to get them to family members so that they can live in the country while they're having their immigration cases heard. The thing that is making the situation, I think, particularly challenging for the administration is that the Trump administration had actually built up a significant number of shelter beds to be available for arriving children, but large numbers of those beds aren't available now because of the situation with the pandemic.
And why aren't those shelter beds available? Because there's a need to keep them more distant. There needs to be more space between the beds, or what? Why is it that those shelter beds aren't available?
Right. It's a combination of factors, and the reasons for that include state and local requirements during the pandemic, the need to follow CDC guidelines.
Oh, we know all about Carlos.
Need to quarantine and in some cases isolate children when they arrive, and the fact that sometimes staff members have been absent because they are sick. So all of those factors taken together significantly reduce the number of beds that were actually available for arriving children.
So is there something
That's wild. Of course,
this
you don't know how many
administration
people are showing up.
could have done differently? I mean, recognizing that they've only been in office for under 2 months, and that there was not the kind of cooperation.
Yes,
that
hey, we
normally
all
one
miss
sees
Jack, man.
When administrations change hands.
We all miss him.
You know, there were reports of that.
I wish.
That, people were not getting the kind of access to. Departments that they should have been, and things of that sort. But even having said all that, is there something the administration?
That's a
could
bad
have
deal,
done
bro.
Better to handle this. Is there a way that could the administration have foreseen this in some way?
Yeah, so do I.
There really was no simple solution here. I think it was broadly recognized that if government stopped expelling children at the border, that more children were going to come in. And there wasn't any ready way to know how many children, but it was clear that there were going to be more children coming in. The challenge that the new administration faced is that they just didn't have a lot of room to work with because the number of beds available were so reduced. They appear to be doing anything they can think of to increase the number of beds right now and to increase the available shelters for the children. But it's the kind of thing that just can't be done by flicking a switch, and it does take time, and they are, I think, struggling with the challenges of the numbers of arriving children as against the number of beds and shelters that are available for them.
So what would a fixed system look like?
Yeah, I work the
when it
high-low
comes
all the
to
time, man.
Receiving and
I'm
housing
the man.
unaccompanied migrants. Is there a fix? So
I'm looking. They're not here today.
And
That's why I like parking here. I can put them, they're the show, honking and biting each other and carrying on. And I mean, this really turned out nice that they're finished with it. It's like a, nice pond.
And that is helping them in addressing crime and violence and
Yeah, that only happens on the layoff weeks.
in which the structure of services
Carlos!
so
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
recognizing is a
Haven't done that one in a while, Carlos.
in the short
No,
run, it
I
is
have to
really
go. All right, Heaven Sent.
the challenge
God bless you.
of finding ways
I hope you're doing well.
to stand available
I know you're home now, right? Jeez, don't tell me you're back in a hospital or somewhere else.
Once children are in the facilities, there is a process of figuring out if they have a parent or a relative or someone else they can live with. That involves what's referred to as a vetting process to be sure that this will be someone
This
who
is just
safe and appropriate to live with.
Crazy.
And there are things that can be done to speed that process, but it's also really important to not cut corners.
You
in
can't
ways
say
that
honking
potentially lead to bad decisions
sometimes,
and
or
put
the
children at
YouTube
greater
mods
risk.
will get you.
That was Mark Greenberg,
Honking?
Immigration
Why can't you
Policy
say
Institute,
honking,
previously
Coach?
served under Obama.
And I haven't seen any of these YouTube mobs in my stream.
Thank you very much.
I've heard about them,
Is
but
just
I
one
haven't
area the
seen
Biden
any.
administration is trying to chart a new course. Another is foreign policy more broadly, where President
Oh, I can buy stuff here if I want. But I had like a half a hoagie before I left the house.
Antony Blinken and Defense
We got
Secretary
Jersey
Lloyd
Mikes.
Austin are traveling on just such a mission to Japan and South Korea. As
Yeah, I mean, there's no Canadian geese today.
Washington needs the help of its
You know,
allies to
you-
tackle some
it
big
really
challenges
sucks
in the
because
region.
Some of the
the longer this has been here, more trash and cigarette butts and certain spots there's crap floating on this edge.
With Japan and South Korea
But,
on
you know,
sharing the costs
I'm not
of
cleaning
US
it
troops
up.
in their countries, which was a source of friction under the Trump administration. Allies are relieved to hear Biden say America is back, says Ji-Hwan Huang, a professor.
Not
in the Department
ducks,
of
those are
International
Canadian
Relations at the
geese. You
University
got
of Seoul.
Canadian geese, and then sometimes there's seagulls.
It's well received, partly because
Flying
of
rats.
rhetoric for the short term, he says. Long term,
Yeah.
they'll have to show actual policies, and implementing them will
I can
involve
see in a very far distance people are walking in.
in Tokyo to put aside their long-running feud over
Yeah,
history.
up there in the Green Mile.
1910 to 1945 colonization of Korea.
Yep.
South Korea's President Moon Jae-in recently expressed willingness to cooperate with Japan. Seoul also said it's willing to consider joining Japan, India, Australia, and the U.S. in a grouping known as the Quad. But Kuyon Chong, a political scientist at Kangwon National University, says that mending fences...
Let me tell you something about that Mustang, the electric one. Okay? I think it's called the Mach 8 or something. I'm not sure. But that's it. It's not even being built here in the United States. It's being built overseas, China or somewhere else. So we have nothing to do with it.
In Seoul, President Moon Jae-in is in his last year in office. Brad Glosserman is deputy director of the Tama University Center for Rule-Making Strategies in Tokyo.
Nope.
He notes that Japan's Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga has been
Nope.
dogged by political
No luck there.
and preoccupied.
We're only going to be building electric F-150s soon in this new plant. So it's going to be interesting,
All of this means
folks.
the higher-hanging fruit the Biden administration
Very
will be
interesting.
harder to reach, such as slowing the decline of U.S. power relative to China, and with it, the U.S.'s ability
Nope.
to guarantee the liberal order in Asia.
Liberal.
Kuyon Chong says it's something mid-sized powers like South Korea would like to help with.
The middle powers are willing to coordinate their actions to resist the decline of liberal order.
University of Seoul's Ji-Hwan
That's
Huang
right.
says
All
Seoul is
electric,
ramping
coming
up
soon.
cooperation with Washington to
Building
try to
the
get
plant right
focus on
behind me.
diplomacy with North Korea. Seoul
If I
warriors
reverse the camera, I don't know if you'll see it or not. I doubt it. Try. What do we
If
got?
that happens, he says, then it's
I can't
possible
see
that
it.
Biden will repeat the
But,
Obama administration's policy
Maybe if
of
you guys
strategic
can,
patience.
I don't know.
Strategic patience,
That's the
he
new
says,
electric
could just mean
plant.
running out the clock,
So
and leaving the issue to the next U.S. administration. And there's no telling.
Yep,
at this
that's
point
it.
that
That's the
could
new
be.
electric.
Anthony Kuhn, NPR News. Seoul.
Those are offices you're seeing. Yep. I don't know. I might go work in that plant for another 10 years. Or more, depending on what I'm doing. Grow old. I know you're probably, you're painting flowers, yeah. That's cool. Listening to liberal radio to see what kind of stupid shit they might say. Well, checking it out. Don't never get a strike though.
You're listening to All Things Considered from NPR News.
All things considered, folks.
A piece of equipment that is crucial to broadcasting WDET programs.
Oh God, the satellite's going bad. Transmitter.
Hi, I'm Matt Trevethan, WDET's operations.
We need your money to buy a new transmitter, folks.
34-year-old backup transmitter.
And the original transmitter is from 1915.
New transmitter. The programs that highlight our.
You'll never hear us again if it breaks down or gets struck by lightning.
Your support for a new transmitter ensures great listening in the.
Nah, she took a bite and then I wound up eating it.
WDET.org.
But she ate a whole half a Jersey Mike sub today. Ham, cheese, extra tomatoes. She loves lettuce, onions, and everything.
With
she
so
loves
much
it.
news coming at you, it's really hard to know.
You know,
where
and
to
that
start.
child doesn't like
Morning
to
edition
eat a
of
lot,
NPR
so
News has the day's most important stories.
She does good.
reported And fact-checked by the time
Yup.
you wake up. From voices that don't
now
shout
that's somebody's
for your attention.
that's somebody's system you're hearing. Yup. Yup. Yep. Yep. It's a rimmed up Bronco, even though it's got a busted up taillights. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. There goes Walt. There goes Walt. That guy Walt. Here comes Walt, folks. Live on YouTube, everybody. It's Walt. Hey, Walt. What's up, buddy? Yeah, man. That was Walt, everybody. Where the hell are these geese today? Love doing that. They love it. They get a laugh. So I fix my mirror, right? Like as if I'm driving, right? And I fix you guys for your shot of the lake or pond or. Oh God! You guys are having the wool pulled over your eyes on the Bronco. Oh God! Oh God! No! Please don't fall for it. Okay, listen. The Broncos you're seeing aren't being made in this country. They're being made in Mexico, and basically what has to happen is they're trying to get the launch of the other models of the Bronco, but they're being made in Michigan. So the one you're seeing right now isn't the Bronco, badass Bronco. The one you're seeing is like an Escape style Bronco, but it's there to compete with like the Jeep Liberty and stuff. You know, so there's two different styles. All right, there's like the Jeep style where the doors and all that crazy shit happens, and then there's the style that it looks cool, but the doors don't come off. So, you know, that kind of thing, folks. You know,
was 31% higher than it was in 2019.
it is what it is. So, I mean, I'll tell you the truth. You know, I know the man that's in charge of multiple launches. Yeah, man. Yeah. A lot of people forgot I'm betting. See that? Ham sandwich, yeah, Carlos. She tore it up. That kid loves it. Yeah, I mean it's not lame. It's got the cool looks and stuff people want, but I mean, I hope they get rid of the Escape at least. So anybody that wants something like the size of the Escape has to buy that Bronco. That little Bronco. And then the rock crawling Bronco and the other Bronco that does all the, has the doors and all of that, that's going to be built here in Michigan. I mean, they're trying to work out all the bugs. So, I mean, that's all I really know about it, folks.
On several different occasions and just say, Anya, I know you're a reporter, you have a platform, please bring some attention to this issue because the kids are not okay. So that's just where I'm sitting as you know, an individual in my personal life. I also am hearing many, many stories of people having children who are presenting for the very first time with some serious kinds of psychological issues.
Hey, man. Hey, I watched Chevy put the word Malibu on a little compact car. And then they corrected it like 3 or 4 years later, which would equivalent to models later, you know, when it comes to building a car. And it's so funny. They made it look tougher and sportier and, you know, not like a compact car. Yeah, it was Malibu. Malibu, I think it was the Malibu. It was one of them. They went compact with it. Or it wasn't a Nova. Might have been a Chevy Nova. I don't know. It was one of those. It was funny, though. You know, you'd have never seen it coming, folks. Yup. Oh, hell yeah. It was great. So what else are we talking about, folks? Other than the Bronco, man. I don't know. I got nothing to do with the Bronco. Build F-150s. And I really don't have nothing to do with that either. I just put the doors up, the fenders.
What about you, Andrea Bonnier? What are you seeing?
I got it good right now.
I'm seeing a lot of the same things, and I'm also seeing a lot of the parents of these leaders
They put a 3-cylinder engine in that? I never knew about that. GM with those lame new Trailblazers putting a 3-cylinder engine and calling it a Trailblazer. Absolutely. Oh, wow. I know you're painting flowers. Painting flowers. Yep. Yep, paint flowers. I'm just sitting here chilling. You're painting flowers. Do a good job painting flowers. I hear them. I hear them. Oh, wait, here they come, folks. Here they come. Here they come. Oh, they're flying away. Are they going to circle back? Who knows? No, they landed on the roof over there. Did you see that? Well, Geo back in the day put a 3-cylinder in a car. And it was like a Chevy Venture, a little 2-seater, Metro, Geo Metro, little badass car. I'd love to own one of them getting 40 some miles to the gallon and it doing 60 miles an hour. I should get some fish, bring them down here and throw them out here. Goldfish, a whole bunch of them. Yep. I think that would be hilarious. Yeah, they came in. They even came as convertibles. It was badass. And you don't believe it. Look, 2 just took off. Look at that. Look at that. They're flying. Yep. Yep. Oh, dude, Carlos, I got 2 days this past week. 1 double time, like 11 hours, and 1 time and a half for 10-5, 10-7, almost all the whole shift actually. Yeah, I do fine, Carlos. I'm not busking with a guitar in my parents' garage. You know? Yeah, man, takes care of business, homie. Anybody know how Boris is doing? Hopefully he's doing better. I gotta take him for conies when he gets well enough. If he cares. It's up to him. Yeah, those don't exist in Yeah Man's life anymore, Carlos. Yup. I'm just expected to hand it over, buddy. Yup. Poverty version of the Wrangler, huh? The Wrangler? What the hell was the Jeep Wrangler? You're comparing a Geo Metro to a Jeep Wrangler? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe it, Carlos. Because he fed me those lies, and then people told me that those were nothing but lies. Yeah, I heard that story too. Yup. And the reason for I don't believe him is because while he was telling me he worked there, people were telling me he don't work there. And he's just fucking telling me lies. You know, he's playing guitar every night. He's up on YouTube every night. So I don't know how he's going to work at Boeing in the morning. It's all bullshit. I hear him coming. Oh, there's a bunch of them down the other end. Ain't that something? They're like hovering over the people as they're walking in, like someone's gonna drop their sandwich. Let's see what we can do here. Probably ain't gonna see nothing. Where they at? Got a couple of seagulls down here. Oh wait, here's a seagull right here. Oh, there we go. We got some. They're starting to show up. There we go. They're down there playing. I don't know if you can, how much you can see of that. They're down right about there. Yep. His truck nose is in the damn way. Oh, whoa, here they come. Whoa, look at that for a landing. Yep, there they are. Yep, there's the show. No, I'm not on salary, Carlos. Yup. Oh, you did? That's funny. Yeah, I know. You know what? You just answered a question and it proved something for me, and I think that was pretty funny. Because somebody told me something. And I thought it was interesting. And then you just said, my students. And it clicked it all together. Yep. If your students only knew who you were. Carlos Martinez, boss. Oh. What did they say? You know, before I got heavy on YouTube, I got accused of trolling on my company, hourly private. I think they made this illegal in Michigan within the last couple of years. Companies putting employees on salary for a set amount of hours and then making them work way more. No, they didn't. There's nothing like that. And what it is like Ford already pays you your salary, and then if you're here multiple days, you get so much per day that you're here. So they're taken care of. Yeah, gaming. Yeah, that's what all these young kids are in for, gaming. Gaming and Facebook stuff, right. Yup. I love it. Yeah, they say it's older crowd on YouTube, which is interesting. Well, I don't know. I mean, Ford's always taking care of their salary people. But they don't get that much. That's the catch. They don't get as much as people think. I mean, if you're already getting $1,500 every 2 weeks, and then you got to cover a shift here or there, how much more do you get paid, you know? I don't know. Something for you guys to figure out. I don't know. I'm hourly. Very different. Very, very different, folks. 5:30, folks. 5:33. 5:32 and a half. 5:30, whatever. 5:33. I'll call it 5:33. Oh, that's a seagull. Oh, here's another one. Oh, there he goes. Yeah, now he's right down there. Yep. He's hanging out down here. The geese are way down the other end. They look like they're eating grass seed. I bet you I'll get them on let's see. Bring them right over here. Right, there we go here. There they are, folks, way down there. Shit, I make more than that in a week, bro. I'm talking salary people. There's idiots in here, they don't make that much. They just want a job. And they just happen to apply and become salary, and they don't even realize they're making less than the guy on the line when you should have been making more. Oh, there we go. We're taking off. I don't know how long that'll take. Yep, there he goes, flying across. But yeah, they're way down there. Got the best we can do with focus. Focus, baby. Yep. But I gotta get I can stamp that thing once I go in. Oh, they're way down here. Oh, they're up by the fence now. Fascinating. Yep. There's one right here. What kind of question is that? Everybody wants to know if I'm staying in Michigan when I retire. Okay, so what's the point of that question? If I'm going to stay in Michigan, what does that really matter? Why wouldn't I stay in Michigan? I live here. I've lived here since 2007. Well, why would I leave? Oh yeah, well everybody does that, Carlos. When you're young, you get a job here and spend your money and go buy a brand new car. But sometimes it's the smart thing to do. Buy that car, drive it till it's rotted away. Who's the youngest, LOL? What do you mean, who's the youngest? I don't know. We got people of all ages, man. No, I ain't looking to do any of that. I don't need that. No. I'm all good. I'd stay right here. There we go. Nah. I'm not gonna just take my kids to move to Florida. You know? That ain't the thing to do. So the sun's just a little bit higher. Not by much. So in my opinion is the Earth still has to most likely rotate quite a bit. Because here in Michigan, once we hit, you know, I guess you'd say June, July, August, even September, I would call it, it's light out till 10 o'clock at night. But lately, with the daylight savings time, man, 6 o'clock, bam, it's dark out. So we pick up a lot up here. You know, in northern Canada, you know, close to Canada and all that. Yeah, maybe. I mean, she's only 4. The other one's 13. He's grown quick. It's her kid. That's Beetlejuice's boy. Yeah, they're all growing up. That's what they do. I mean, it's just a math problem. You know, I'm 47 and the baby's 4.5. You know, so by the time I'm 57, the baby will be 14. You know? My grandparents lived to be almost 90. Who cares, Carlos? He's just... I don't want to give out his name. I don't need any, hey, Whiplash. What's up, bud? I don't need to really get into it, Carlos. Look it up, actually. Carlos. Look it up online. That'd be the best one. Look up Local 600. Look up Local 600 Dearborn Truck Plant. Local 600 Dearborn Truck Plant union officials. Check it out. I work in the body shop on Sea Crew. You're good at this stuff, Carlos. You found Sam's website and he ain't posted on it in years. You pulled that one right up. Remember that? The Tree Frog Man. Yep. We're gonna get some content with his place. Oh yeah. A lot of people did that and then realized they were broke. And they blew through all their money. And were broke. They were paying themselves like they were making $200, $2,000, you know, $3,000 a month out of that money after they cashed it, and you know it went south for quite a few of them I know of. Yup. 5:40, folks. We're getting close. Gotta make sure I got my high-low keys. Got my... What are we up to anyway? I've been charging 45%. This is already down at 90. That kind of sucks. That means I'll have to let it chill for a minute. Or get it on a charge for a while. Yes. Hear that? Yeah. Couldn't tell you what it is, but it's... You hear it? It goes crazy. Yep. Oh wait, they're gonna go at it right over here. Here we go, folks. Down there. Yep. Well, there we go. Let's walk for a minute. No, I'm gonna get a buy. I'm gonna get a bonus to retire probably, where when I actually retire, I get money. My dad just retired this past contract. He got a nice chunk of change. That's how I'm looking for it. But this might not be my contract, folks. I mean, I got almost 30, but I may wait. Oh, look at that. They're flying. You guys, they're going. Oh, they're going across the parking lot. I doubt we'll see them. Oh, there they are. See them way over there. Yep. That's crazy. Through the fence. Hell no. Never struck. Never struck, Carlos. Never struck since we've been here. No, never had to. Yeah, 30, Carlos. Yup. You got Alpo over there running his mouth. He's gonna get me fired on G's panel. Yeah, that's what they do. They gotta buy you all out. You know? Say drift. Yeah, Carlos. Problem is I'm young. I was young. I just turned 20. So when I'm 50, 28, 29. I hope so. He'd being a dick one night, come after me. It's good. I can't complain. I've been stockpiling it. So, hopefully in the next 10 years, another 100 and some thousand in there, Heavy, Carlos, heavy. The problem is the Ford stock is in a shitty stock. There's different profiles, Chrysler and GM, the stock is in a different profile. It's hard to explain. That's why our stock is so low. Sometimes it was a penny stock. That was the time we got in. We did good. I took a good chunk of money off of it when it had dipped down, and I put a lot of my money right into my Ford stock, and it was like less than $1. And there was like a 3 to 4 day window that you had to do this in because it had to happen the next day. But the next day when you bought all that stock, you better hoped when they closed low. It didn't close $2, $2.50. You were hoping it closed low. And that's what Man did. He shifted some money around and boom, it punched my 401k up to the 20 times what it was. Let's just put it that. But then that stock went down and now it's shitty and it's back down, so that number ain't up there no more. But I was able to use that number against itself to get money. So I got, yeah. I've had it for years. Yep. Oh man, get that word out of there, man. Just delete the whole thing. All right, stop using that word on my channel. I'm gonna put it in the description thing for that's what I'm gonna do, Carlos. I'm gonna go in there on my channel, and where you put the words you don't want to appear, I'm just gonna type the word wife. Yep. If we don't use that word, please retract your message, or I'll do it for you. Yep. Man. Yep. Yeah, right. No, why does everybody keep asking me about moving to Florida? What the fuck is up with Florida, Carlos? You're the second person in this stream to ask me about Carlos. Yeah, I wasn't moving your whole comment to be mean. I do it more for comical purposes. I don't know. We'll see. I know they want us all die. I know. Oh no, I know. And with the virus and all of that, there's no chance of getting into a nursing home at this point. They want to kill off all the nursing home people. Well, I think that's the guy that drives the church van, so I got to end this then, or I'll be late. All right, fools. I'm out of here. Carlos, thanks for hanging out, buddy. I got to head into work. Later, dudes.